It's that time of year again where lists are basically the only thing on YouTube, so I'm joining in because I'm creatively dead. Hey everybody, my name is Paul, I'm the Gamer Scot, and welcome to my top 5 indie games of 2020. So, in no particular order, Art of Rally by Fun Selector. I waited in Art of Rally for almost 5 years, so it was a huge relief when it came out and was actually good. A heavily stylized top-down rally game from the creator of Absolute Drift. It's got a great selection of cars and tracks with online high score tables to compare your performances with other players around the world. And most importantly of all, for a racing game, the driving feel is just... The cars feel like they weigh something, and I've spent plenty of hours just driving around admiring how pretty everything is. Because, really, just look at it. And also check out my first look video. Hades by Supergiant. This is probably going to end up in a lot of Game of the Year lists because it is that good. Supergiant is a developer with a history of making decent games, but Hades is definitely their best yet. A procedurally generated action RPG brawler, the combat feels nice and has a great sense of momentum to it. The roguelike nature is perfectly suited to the story of trying to escape from the underworld, and there are enough items, mechanics and metagame unlockables to keep you coming back for a long time. The characters are all really well voice acted, and the story has moments of both comedy and tragedy. Kind of like a Greek play. Hang on a minute. Roundguard by Wonderbelly Games. This one took me by surprise. You wouldn't think that a Peggle clone... Do we still use that term? Should it be Peggle-like now? You wouldn't think that Peggle clone would be on many lists in 2020, but Roundguard is here on mine. It adds RPG elements to the formula, and surprisingly enough, it really changes things up. Using your character abilities to go after power-ups or target specific enemies in a game that also leaves a lot of things up to luck and physics is a perfect combination in my eyes. Great fun. Don't sleep on it. Noita by Nola Games. I didn't think Noita was going to be released in time for this list, which actually caused me some problems and made me have to change my script. But it has to be here because it is simultaneously hilarious and, at times, incredibly frustrating. A side-scrolling platformer with RPG elements where every pixel is simulated sounds complex, but you quickly learn what that means. Water, lava, acid will spill down on everything underneath. Poison gas, icy vapour and smoke all travel upwards. Everything interacts with everything else, including you and your weapons. So you will electrocute yourself in water. You will set yourself on fire. You will accidentally set off a chain reaction that unleashes wanton chaotic destruction on the entire level, killing you in the process. So I've heard. Fall Guys by Mediatonic. Well, obviously Fall Guys has to be on here too. I always knew it was going to be a success. The child-friendly Total Wipeout style Battle Royale was exactly what the genre needed to spice up the we are a shooter, but here's one minor thing that makes us a little bit different kind of approach that everyone else has gone for. But I didn't expect to blow up the way it did. They took over Twitter for a while. The game wasn't everything, and every brand around wants a piece of the Fall Guys pie. And it's fun, no question. Obstacle courses are always fun, and once you add friends and physics into that, things get hilarious. I got some minor issues with it, like the monetization and the fact that sometimes you keep getting the same small handful of levels over and over again. But, for the most part, Fall Guys is one of the best Battle Royale games around. Links to all of these games will be in the description below, so if you're interested in buying one, please click on one of those. It does help to support me and the channel. Honourable Mentions! Totally Reliable Delivery Service is a fun, physics-based sandbox. We need to deliver packages while also putting up with wonky physics. It's a great laugh, especially with friends. If you like what Fall Guys does to the Battle Royale genre, you'll love what TRDS does to 3D action platforming. Mortal Shell is a pretty metal take on the Souls-like subgenre, and I really enjoyed it. It's got a hefty weapon feel, and the physics are just janky enough to fit right in with the Souls expanded universe. I don't think the enemies are quite as outlandish as FromSoft's, but it's a great game and a brilliant debut from Cold Symmetry. There are a few other games that I want to give a quick shout out to as well. Games like Cloudpunk, Spelunky 2, John Wick Hex and Bugsnax. And probably Cyberpunk 2077 as well, although at the time of writing that isn't actually out yet. And I also don't know if it still counts as indie. Doesn't really matter. but I can't add them to the list because I haven't played them. So if you were in charge of codes and you chose not to send me one, I hope you are happy with yourself. And that's going to be it for me this year. 2020 might have been an absolute garbage fire for real life stuff, but we still got a lot of really great games. I've got some big plans for real life YouTube and Twitch going into 2021, so please do the like and subscribe stuff so you don't miss out on any of that. Links to everything will be in the description below, so let me know if there's something I missed or if there's something you're looking forward to playing next year. Enjoy what's left of the year, stay safe, wear your mask, and I'll see you in 2021. Maybe even in person.